How y'all doing, baby? It is Wednesday, baby. It's Wednesday. You know it's Wednesday because Clyde's here. Lone Wolf, don't worry. He's always on duty, buddy. But he prefers Wednesdays over any other day. Anyway, I hope y'all are having a great day. Had a great family meeting last night. Again, we missed broadcasting on Facebook. I apologize for that. Something up with the either the streaming service or Facebook itself didn't allow me to post on there. We're trying to figure it out. And so we'll be ready for Thursday night. Anyway, it was a good meeting, and I appreciate everybody that came by and visited. Well, what's going on? Well, it's another day, and the news is full of the evacuation of Afghanistan at the Kabul airport. And we're getting out a lot of people. Things aren't good. They're not good. And now we understand that there's a threat from ISIS-K on the airport itself, an attack possibly. And we have to have a contingency plan in case there is. You know, we're doing the best we can, I believe. I believe we're trying to get as many people out as we possibly can. But this is not Biden's fault, baby. Biden is doing the best he can with the turd sandwich that the last guy left. Let's not forget who we're negotiating with, who the leader of the Taliban is. He is the guy, and I can't pronounce his name. Anyway, he was in prison in Afghanistan until Donnie and Mike Pompeo started negotiations, to withdraw from Afghanistan, because that's what we're doing. That's what Donnie said. And part of that negotiation, because Donnie knows the art of the deal, baby, was to let this guy out of prison, the leader, so he could go back to the Taliban and prepare for the onslaught that we're seeing, prepare for taking the country back away from the Afghan government. It was all a plan set up by Donnie. Not a plan, it was a negotiated withdrawal. Remember, we were supposed to be out in May. We've been warning Americans for a long time, get the hell out of there, get the hell out of there. And it came down to this. Nobody expected 11 days, but it happened, baby. So we got dealt a shit sandwich, but Biden is holding to his damn guns. It's time for us to leave. And the outrage that we're seeing on TV today and on talking heads and everything, next month or a month, 2 months from now, when the next crisis hits America, this will be an old story and they won't even pay attention to it. This is the crisis of the day, and have no doubt there is suffering that is going to be had. Hell, the guy that held, I should have wrote down his name, the head Taliban leader, go look up his name, is now putting messages out across Afghanistan that Afghan women should stay home. Do not go to your job. Do not leave your house, because the Taliban soldiers are not trained to respect them. Those are his words. They're not trained to respect the women. And they never will be, because of this thing they believe in called Sharia law. And that's why they carry a big stick around along with a rifle. They'll just beat the shit out of you. That's their law. You think that's going to change when this guy comes in and tells them, hey, that Quran thing that you learned all your life about women, we got to treat them with respect. Ain't going to happen. This guy's trying to make some kind of amends to try to get into the international community, because he's going to go broke. They're going to run out of money and utilities, and all that shit's not going to work, because there will not be an economy. So things are going to get worse. In my opinion, compliments of Donnie the Dick. I've told y'all before Biden got elected, that the Republicans are willing to hurt this country, baby. They're willing to make the people of this country suffer, to make it look like, they're the ones that can come in and rescue this country in 2024. The whole while they're the ones trying to destroy it, baby. And that's where we come in. The select committee, the January 6th select committee, put out last night we touched on it because there was a story they were going to do this. Well, today they pulled the trigger, baby, and here we go. They put out massive requests for communication companies to hold all records, but they also notified the Department of Justice, the Department of the Interior, the Department of Defense, the Office of National Intelligence, the FBI, the National Counterterrorism Center, the Department of Homeland Security, and the National Archives to preserve documents. National Archives, that's where the White House, that's where all the documents that ever happened during the Trump administration are kept. For every president, everything that ever happened in the White House, the documents are kept at the National Archives. And they're telling every one of these departments to hold every communication between the White House, Donald Trump, and these departments concerning anything about the election of 2020. And this goes back to April of 2020. So a long time before the election came along, baby. Was he planning things? Yes, we think he was. And that's what we're going to deal with. So I'm glad to see this. But it went beyond that, baby. They want to know if any communications did Donnie discuss invoking the Insurrection Act. At any time, did he consider martial law? We want to know, baby. What was the plan here? And they want everybody, not only the intelligence agencies and these institutions, but on a more personal level, baby. Communications between the White House and members of the Proud Boys, which remind you that guy Torino, whatever his name may be, he's the head of the Proud Boys there. Yeah. He's still trying to raise some shit, baby. He's promising a September surprise. Guy's been arrested. He's getting charged with charges for the insurrection on January 6th. And he's still out there on social media, on little right-wing nut job society out there, posting about a September surprise, baby. It's going to happen. They want to know about the Oath Keepers. Did they have any communications with any of the staff of the White House? Anybody. And that includes Donnie. That includes Mike Pence, Mark Meadows, Rudy Giuliani, Michael Flynn, Steve Bannon, Roger Stone, and also Melania Trump, Ivanka, and Jarrett, and Don Jr., and Eric's wife, Laura. Any communications at all between them and the White House? They want to know about it. And we ain't even talking about the congressman yet, baby. They're holding that kind of like ace in the hole here. It's coming. They didn't release that information that I saw yet, but I know it's coming. They're going to want the phone records of certain individuals, baby, and what communications. But this is far-reaching back, baby, because any good conspiracy, any good plan starts planning way before, and he was planning to overthrow this election, whether he won or lost. If he won, hey, bingo, we got it. But if he were to lose, he made a plan, baby, and they carried through on it, and we need to know who conspired to make that plan. All these little people that we are seeing that entered the Capitol that day. Those are pawns, baby. I keep saying it. They're nobodies. They're suckers that got suckered in by a con man. They're going to pay a price, and they should be embarrassed for their unpatriotic acts. But they didn't plan this shit. People in power planned this. Not just the insurrection, baby. Prior to that, discussions in Georgia, the Ratzenberger phone call, Ratzenberger, the Secretary of State of Georgia. Remember that little phone call Donnie had? Hey, I only need 11,700 and some odd votes here. Give me that. Who other people in Georgia talked about the election results, and with whom in the White House were they talking to? This January 6th commission is going to run deep, but it's what this country needs. And we need to do our laundry, baby, because there's some underwear in our group, baby, that ain't had their ass wiped in a long time, and they're stinking to high heaven. And they should not be in our government. Kevin McCarthy, what did you talk about on January 6th? And prior to, baby? You know, Mark Meadows, Chief of Staff, what was going on, buddy? Seems like there was a lot of shit going on. Well, they're going to be called, baby. They're going to be called in front of that committee. And I'm waiting to see the answers, baby, because we do have to do some house cleaning. Anyway. Keep your head up, baby. We're going to make it through this traumatic time in our history. This evacuation of Kabul Airport is not going to be pretty. And there are a lot of people that are going to be hurt. But we're doing the best we can with the shit sandwich we were served. And Joe Biden is right in pulling these troops out, baby. We have to go. We know it's going to be hard to pull the Band-Aid off. It's going to hurt. There are still people there trying to get refugees out. And they're going to continue to do that even after the 31st. It's all we can do, baby. Do the best we can. But it's time to go. They can have that country. But we can't give up on the people in it. We're always going to have to try to help. There's always going to be people that are going to try to help the women of Afghanistan who made such gains and now are told to stay in their houses because the Taliban soldiers aren't trained to respect women. They're trained to beat you with a stick. So the stories will not be nice coming out of Afghanistan for a long time. But as soon as some crisis happens, as soon as some politician says something stupid, or we go into another area of oh my God, and it might be the January 6th insurrection, then this story will indeed become a part of history, just like all wars become part of history. Anyway, that's all I got, baby. It's Wednesday, so it's hump day. We're almost there. We got Thursday Blue Dot family meeting, and then we'll slide right into Beer and Bud Friday, which reminds me I got to get beer. Yeah, I think I got everything else. Anyway, and then we're into another weekend. But look forward now to hearing a lot of information starting to come out of that January 6th committee. And I want to see it step up its pace, baby. Merrick Garland, baby, I need to step up the pace with shit, buddy. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, y'all take care of yourself. Put a smile on your heart. Try to put a smile on somebody else's fate. Or at least smile and make them wonder what the hell you're up to. And at any rate, try to have the best day you can. And we'll be around tomorrow night to discuss the topics of the day. Y'all come by and join us. We'll see y'all later. Bye.